Cool. Okay. Well, many of you have taken my class before, so it's really nice to see familiar faces and really fun to see some new faces as well. I have an assistant. His name is Frank. He will be helping with some of the postures today. And just to let you all know, I'm in New York this for a couple of weeks, and so yeah, a new location if you're not new to me. We're going to do lots of juicy stuff for the hips and the shoulders mostly today, and a bit of heart as well, because I think we can all use all of that. So we'll give it one more minute. So other people joining in late, or not late, but right on time, don't miss anything. But if you'd like to come to a comfortable seat, that's where we will begin. So either Sukhasana or half lotus. And if you've already gotten positioned, go ahead and place your opposite ankle or foot on top so that you come into the non-dominant, the non-habitual side. It should feel a little bit strange, I guess, or just a little unfamiliar. Our brain is really adept to developing neural pathways and patterns of doing things that are repetitive in such a way that the brain is more efficient, but the body is maybe a little lazy. And so that's why when you bring your non-dominant, your non-habitual ankle or foot on top, it feels a little bit strange. It feels a little bit out of character, even though it's the same position. All right, so go ahead and take your hands around the knees. Frank is loving this position. Lift the shoulders up to the ears, lift the corners of your mouth, and send the shoulder blades together and down the back. Let's do that 2 more times with breath. So inhale, lift the shoulders up, and exhale back and down. Last one, inhale up, back and down as you exhale, and then go ahead and soften the shoulders as much as you can. Let the hands slide back to just rest on the thighs. Gently draw the belly in and squeeze your lower ribs in gently as well by using your intercostal muscles. And then our final piece to find this tall, proud seat is energetically lifting the crown of the head up. Imagine that I'm behind you at the base of your skull, pulling up gently so that you elongate the spine, creating space between each vertebrae. Focus back on your face again and relax between your eyes, your eyebrows. Relax the jaw. Close your eyes down if you haven't already, and that's comfortable for you. Feeling the breath, filling your body, exiting your body. Allowing your mind to arrive on the mat. You got your physical body there, but we want to be whole. We want to be showing up, present to ourselves and to our experience. And part of the vehicle for being present in your body is by paying attention to your breath. So today, that will be your repeated focus. Coming to the breath, coming back to the breath, again, back to the breath, always, in order to stay present to yourself, present to the practice. Let's take a big collective breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then flutter the eyes open. Take a big inhale, reach both arms out wide and up high to the sky. As you exhale, take your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift the chest and gaze over your right shoulder, drop ear to shoulder. Inhale, both arms back up high to the sky again. Twist to the left this time. So left hand behind you, right hand to the left knee. As your inhale to lift your heart. Use your exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Drop left ear, left shoulder. Good. Inhale, both arms reach up high to the sky. And then exhale, lean back, take your hands to your knees, and just extend your legs forward. Find both sit bones. Scooch forward if you'd like to, flexing the toes super strong. Pull the little toes back especially. Draw belly in again. Engage the core. Lift the chest. Lift the arms. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, hinge forward, but we're not going to grab anything just yet. You can bend the legs as much as you need to. My hamstrings definitely are not open. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, try to keep your arms in line with your ears as you lean forward, hinging from the hips. Last time. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, hinge forward, reach as far forward as you can. Draw the belly in, soften the shoulders, then relax the arms down. You can, again, bend the legs as much as you need to. Let the head drop heavy. I like to rock a few times left and right. For me, that always allows me to release a little bit more on my low back, so do that. Good. Inhale, both arms reach up high to the sky. On your exhale, bend the right leg, interlace the fingers, and plant the foot right in front of your hip, so away from the left leg. Find your right sit bone again, right hand behind you. Use your inhale, left arm reaches up high to the sky. Your exhale, hooks elbow outside of the knee. Try to lift your chest as you inhale again, hand to heart, and exhale, gaze over right shoulder. Flex the left toes, point them straight to the sky. Good. Come back to center, right foot inside of left thigh. Janu Shirsasana, your inhale reaches both arms up high. Exhale, hinge forward again, gaze over the left foot, towards the left foot, and let the head be heavy. Good. Inhale, both arms reach up high to the sky. Your exhale takes right hand down behind you. Your inhale lifts your hips, sweep the left arm back dramatically behind you. Get a whole big stretch in the left shoulder. Let your right ear drop to the right shoulder. Take 2 more big circles of the left arm. Back behind you, forward. And last one. Try to press the hips to the right as much as you can. Open up the heart space as well, and then drop the hips back down. We do the other side. So extend the right leg. Both arms reach up high to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the left leg. Plant the foot right in front of your hips. So you've got a little bit of space between the left foot and right leg. Left hand's behind you. Your next inhale lifts your arm to lengthen spine, and your exhale twists you deep. Try to lift your chest up into your right hand. Drop left ear to left shoulder. Draw the belly in a little bit. Try to soften the shoulders as much as you can. Good. Inhale back to center. Left foot inside of right thigh. Janu Shirsasana again. Reach both arms up as you inhale. Exhale, hinge forward over your right leg. Look at your right foot. Hands to your ankle, calf, your foot, whatever is accessible to you. You can bend the right leg as much as you need to. Good. And then again, both arms reach up. Your exhale is bringing left hand down behind you. Lift your hips, sweep the right arm back behind you. As you inhale, drop the head, reach the right arm back behind as much as you can, and then rotate it forward. 2 more big circles like that. Try to open up the right shoulder as you open up the front body, the heart space. After your third rotation, bring your both hips down, rather, and then swing the right leg back behind you. Make your way into tabletop pose. So knees underneath the hips, tuck your toes this morning, drop the belly, pull the shoulders back away from the ears, and take a big inhale through the nose. As you exhale, tuck tailbone round the back of the heart for your cat pose. Press into the fingertips a whole lot. Inhale back into your cow pose. Feel free to bend the arms a little bit. Exhale, press into the fingertips, press into the palms to come into your cat. Last time, inhale, open up the chest, lift the tailbone, and exhale to cat. Tuck tailbone, round, round, round. Good. Find a neutral spine, look between your hands. We're going to press into the right hand, reach the right leg back. Let's untuck the left foot at this point in time. Point the right toes. Reach your left arm forward. So we find a nice long spine, looking straight down to the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, round. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time. Bring elbow to knee or reach even further, knee forward, crunching in. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, try to grab the bind or take the bind. So left hand to the outside of the right foot. So thumb points to the sky, lift the knee. If that bind's not accessible to you, bend the leg as much as you can and reach back so you still get the shoulder opening. If you have the bind, use it to lift the right knee even higher. Good. Inhale, extend everything long again. With your exhale, bring your left hand down, right foot down with toes tucked, legs straight. Press the heel back so you've got a little bit of a calf stretch here. And then swivel the left foot out to the left. Bring the right heel down. Turn it into a side plank as you inhale, right arm back and up high to the sky. And as you exhale, right arm overhead. So get super long on the right side. Drop left ear to left shoulder. Slide the right foot towards your left knee. Lift the right leg now. So you're parallel, roughly. Right arm reaching long, right leg reaching long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tap elbow to knee, point knee to sky. Inhale, extend. And exhale, tap, working the oblique muscles. Inhale, extend one more time. And exhale, tap elbow to knee. Then take right hand to the top of right foot. If you've got that bind, push foot into the hand. Open up your heart, maybe even gaze to the sky, but let the head be heavy too. Good. Exhale, release that back into tabletop pose. So do so with control. Right hand, right knee down. Drop the belly, lift the chest. You're in cow pose again. And exhale to your cat. Neutral spine. So right foot untucked, left leg extends back. Point the toes. Draw your belly in, then reach your right arm forward. You're looking down at the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale, tap elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, it's your breath, elbow to knee. Last time. Exhale, elbow to knee, hold there. Maybe hug the knee in closer to the face so it's a bit more compression for the core, a bit more opening for the back of your shoulders. Inhale, extend long again. And then exhale, bend the left leg. See if you can reach around. Again, try to catch the outside of the foot so that your thumb's pointing to the sky. That just helps with a little bit more rotation of the shoulder. You're pressing really firmly into the left fingertips, into the top of the right foot. Again, if you're not binding, you're reaching back and probably using your hamstrings a little bit more, to be honest. All right, extend everything long again without slingshotting the left leg. Your exhale brings right hand down, left toes down. Toes are tucked, foot presses back in order to open up the calf. Swivel right foot to the right now, left heel down. Vashisthasa, side plank variation. Left arm is up and your exhale brings left arm overhead. Slide the left foot towards your right knee to lift the left leg. Think about making the shape parallel as much as you can to the ground. So left arm, left leg. Take a big inhale. Your exhale taps elbows to knee. Try to point left knee to the sky. Inhale, extend again. Exhale, tap. Last one. Tap and hold for a moment. Then try to take the bind, catch the top of the foot like the first time. If you can't reach the foot, just reach back. Work your hamstrings a little bit. If you do have the foot, try to open up the chest even more. Draw the left shoulder back, drop right ear to right shoulder. That's going to mess with your balance. That's on purpose. And then let it all go with control. We all bring left hand, left knee down to the ground. We tuck the toes this time. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. This time, exhale, push back, down dog. Straighten out the legs, and then bend them one at a time. Spreading the fingers wide, we press into the base of the first finger and thumb in order to take pressure off of the wrists. Go ahead and find stillness, letting the heels melt down towards the ground. They don't have to touch down. My heels have never touched the ground. And the legs as much as is comfortable for you. Draw the belly in. Close the eyes down. Soften the shoulders towards the thighs. Let's take one more big breath in. And an exhale out. On your inhale, let's wave forward to plank pose, rounding the back of the heart. And exhale, this time turbo dog, bend legs, chest to thighs. So shins parallel to the ground. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, wave forward, plank. Exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, last time, wave forward, plank. Exhale, chest to thighs, turbo dog. We squeeze the elbows in towards each other and lift the hips. Good. Inhale. This time, wave forward, plank pose, round the back of the heart. Drop your hips to your wrists. You're in up dog, toes tucked. Squeeze the shoulder blades, press your heels back. So we're really actively pushing into the fingertips so that we're not putting excess weight on the wrists. We're going to get off of them in a second. On your exhale, round the back of the heart, draw the knee in. Try to give it a kiss. Place foot between the hands. Now tent the fingers. So you're off of the wrist completely. Drop the left hip as far forward as you can. So I'm well forward, right knee past the right ankle. Use your inhale, straighten out the right leg as best you can. And exhale, drop the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Again, you're coming into hamstring stretch. And exhale, you're letting the left hip open. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, settle the hips forward. Lift your chest. Pull the ribs in. So that same action when we were sitting in our first seated position helps to lift the chest and reduce tension in the low back, reduce compression in the low back. Another big inhale. And then your exhale brings left hand down. Lift your right arm up and back and lift the left knee. Revolved runners. Pull the left shoulder back away from the ear. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. We want to mess with the balance whenever we can. And see if you can lift your left hip a little bit more by energizing the left quadricep. Spread the right fingers wide. Try to stack shoulder over wrist, wrist over shoulder. Tent the left fingertips. Press your right shin forward. So we lower the hips a little bit. Left fingertips are tented in order to rely less on the left hand so that you can rise up revolved, twisted crescent. Reaching the left arm forward, right arm back. Look back at your right hand. Squeeze your inner thighs. You can bring the left knee down if you need to, if your balance is just not there today. Your exhale, right hand down, exalt. Left arm reaches up and back. Press the left heel back firmly so the left leg is super engaged. Try to lift up through the left hip. It starts there, through the shoulder, through the left fingertips. Your next exhale, elbow outside of the knee, right hand connects to left. Now, I find this posture is always too long, so I like to step my left foot back forward a little bit. Press right hand into the left. Again, my left quadricep is super, super strong in all of these shapes to maintain the balance. Fly if you'd like to. Left arm reaches down. Right arm reaches to the sky. Our next shape is hip opening, warrior two. So your exhale brings the left heel down. Your inhale opens you up, spirals you open. Adjust the right foot in line with your left arch. And then try to push the right shin forward so much that your leg comes to a 90-degree angle. You might need to lengthen the stance again. Soften the shoulders. But try to keep your arms, your biceps engaged. It's a hip opening position, which means right thigh is rotating to the right. Reverse on your exhale, left hand down, reach your right arm as you inhale up and back. Grab the back of your head or the nape of the neck, lift up through the shoulder in order to get into the right side body a little bit more. Your exhale brings right elbow inside of the right knee or hand to the ground. Try to lower the hips in line with your right knee. Lift the left arm up and over. It's extended side. And then leverage the connection of your arm against the inner thigh or knee in order to try to rotate lower ribs to the left. Building some heat in the right hip. Take your left hand behind you for a half bind. Tuck the left shoulder back away from your ear. Right quadricep, right glute should be feeling some heat. We want that. Don't shy away from it. Breathe into it. Press into the right foot. Resist the urge to straighten out the right leg. Use your inhale, rise up and reverse, half bind. You can fully bind, right hand behind the neck, or take the left hand and right hand together for Gomukhasana arms. And now let's straighten out the right leg. That's going to feel like relief as you inhale, lift up and back through the right elbow, through the right shoulder, starting at the right hip. Good. Inhale, release the arms as you exhale, hinge forward. You're in Trikonasana, hand to earth or to your right shin. Again, try to rotate your lower ribs, your right ribs towards the left. Pull energetically your right hip, even physically, right hip back a little bit. You're going to feel that more in your right hamstring. Good. Look forward. That's where our destination goes, our body goes. So bend the right leg, reach your right hand forward, lift up, left leg, half lower. If you need to, you can bend the right leg a whole lot. If you need to, you can take warrior 3 instead with hands down. But if you've got half moon, try to lift. Left hip up, left shoulder up, so that we're really rotating the lower ribs, right ribs to the left again. Pull the right hip back. Maybe walk your right fingertips forward. Good. And then bend the right leg really generously, everybody. So right hand is down or on a block. Bring your left hand down. We're all in supported warrior 3 here. Look at your left toes. See that they point straight to the ground. Left leg in line with the ground as much as you can. Pull your right hip back. So you might feel that in the right hamstrings, the IT band, in the core. Your exhale, left knee behind the right hip. That's not your hip. That's your calf. Inhale, extend the left leg again. Exhale, you're in Shiva. Bend the left knee, bring it to the right of the right calf. Last time, inhale, lift it up and back. And exhale, take it to the right. Hold that. If you'd like to find, right hand to the top of the left foot. Stay there, or point left knee to the left. Then point left knee to the sky for revolve bound Chipasana. I'm using this as a shoulder opener as well as a left quadricep opener and a right hamstring opener. So that means I'm pulling the right shoulder back away from the ear. I'm lifting the left knee up to the sky. I'm straightening out the right leg as much as I can in order to get into the hamstring as well. If none of this is happening, you don't even have to bind. You could reach the left knee up, reach the right arm up. You could still have the left knee down. You're just losing the hip opening. So try to take it as far as you can. Know that the balance is challenged. And then if you have the bind, release it. Both hands come down to the ground. Left knee comes back behind the right calf. We're all coming down to Matsyendrasana. So try to make your way down in one piece if you can. Those hips down on the ground. So same shape that we did before, just a little bit more in that the right foot's over to the left. Left leg is bent. You can always straighten out the left leg if you need to. Let's find the twist again. Right hand behind you. So inhale, lift left arm. Your exhale brings out the outside knee. So it's a little bit deeper, or at least it's an opportunity to be deeper. Chest lift, drop right here, right shoulder. Come back to center as you inhale. This time counter twist to the left as you exhale. And then look back forward. We're going to bring the left ankle forward, finding double pigeon. Right ankle is on the left knee. So if this is absolutely a no-no for your knees, go ahead and straighten out the left leg. And if not, take it slowly into double pigeon. We want the shins parallel to each other. My right hip has been funky for many months, so it does not really do what I'd like it to do. But I'm patient. So right knee, we're all just pushing it energetically forward. Eventually, it's going to lay on the left ankle. Let's all bring our hands behind us so that we can tilt the pelvis forward a little bit. That's our anterior tilt. This feels like we've got enough going on for us. Then we're just going to stay with the chest lifted, squeezing the shoulder blades together. That helps to, again, encourage interior tilt of the pelvis. If you want more, hands to the soles of your feet and start to lean forward. You could even walk your hands forward and eventually try to lay your body over the legs. Patience is a virtue. Practice it here. Flexing the toes to protect your knees, to keep your body engaged while you try to soften in the hips. Let's take 3 more breaths, perhaps closing your eyes down, really softening into the hips as much as you can. And after your 3rd breath, slowly coming back up, we're going to lean back, plant the left foot on the ground. It's figure 4. So we flex the toes, we squeeze the shoulder blades together behind us in order to lift the chest. We maybe scooch forward and create a little bit more compression in the body in order to open up the right hip. So I really like to try to press the right knee forward, lift my chest. I'm getting way more in my outer hip, the glute, and the low back if I do that. So see if that works for your body. And then go ahead and lean back again. Take your right hand out as wide as you can and start to roll around on your right hip. You might even come off of the left foot completely, and you're going to find some interesting sensation. I have not been doing this for a couple of weeks, and I can tell you I did it last night. And I was reminded why I do this regularly is after not doing it for a couple weeks, there's a lot of stored up stuff in the hip. So move slowly, move mindfully. If you do have yoga balls or tennis balls, one underneath your right hip is a delightful journey down sensation. Otherwise, usually the body weight is enough to create some sensation and understanding that there's a lot in your hips that we are not aware of on a daily basis, maybe thankfully. All right, that's enough of that. Baddha Konasana, bottoms of the feet together, knees wide, feet together. Let's again find the anterior tilt of the pelvis, so hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If that's enough, that's enough. Otherwise, if you'd like more, hands to your ankles, lift your hearts again. Use your exhale to forward fold. Try to keep the low back as long as you can. Use your inhale, lift up. Take your left hand behind you, right hand to your right thigh, not on the knee. You're going to physically try to push your right thigh down, right knee down. And then good. Switch sides, right hand behind you, left hand, left thigh, not on the knee, just the thigh. Push it down. Good. Both hands behind you, back into our Matsyendrasana stance. So that means left knee's pointing forward, right knee's pointing to the sky. We're going to make our way up into standing from here. So if you know that that's not in your practice yet, go ahead and make your way up into a standing split. Otherwise, if you're in this position, press into the top of your left foot. Use your pelvic butt muscles, your pelvic floor muscles to lift up without your hands, if at all possible. Then bring hands down, left leg is high to the sky for all of us. Shake your head no, nod it yes, whatever that looked like. You're upside down with the torso, your left leg is high. And you're trying to relax the head, the shoulders as much as you can. Point the left toes, try to lift the leg up a little bit higher. Let the head be super, super heavy. That's your hamstrings. And then draw it all in. So left knee comes in, push into the right foot. Use your inhale, rise up strong. You're in stork pose. Soften the shoulders, soften the right leg a little bit. That buoyancy is going to keep you balanced. Take 3 huge big hip circles with the left leg down. And lay on the left foot behind you. So you're in curtsy squat. Right hand to the left arm. Push the hips to the left. Lean to the right. Try to pull your left arm back behind your head as much as you can. Then bend the left arm so that the hand comes behind your shoulder blades. Right hand to your elbow. Push the elbow into the hand. And then pull it over to the right a little bit more. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And now release your left arm, flex the fingers, bring the hand down, take your right hand to the left side of your head. And I like to take right underneath my occipital bone, so that kind of bony part of the back of the head. I'm pulling gently, pressing into the bony parts of the skull, pressing my left palm away from me. And then you can start to find a little bit of movement in the left arm. So pressing the palm, just bringing the arm forward and back. Maybe little circles. Good. and then release that. Let the head lift up to the sky. Press into the right foot. Bring the left knee up. That's a balance challenge for you. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. So you're in tree pose. I'm not mirroring you now. We're still on the right foot. Left leg inside of the thigh. If that doesn't work for you, bring it below the knee. If you need to, you can always kickstand, toes on the ground. It's a hip opening for the left leg, so whatever works for your body. Hands can come to your heart or cactus your arms. Try to push energetically into the right foot. Feel the crown of the head lift up. Again, just like when we were seated, when we were trying to find space between each vertebrae. Press into the right foot as you inhale. Left knee up, arms up. As you exhale, it's figure 4. So left ankle to the right thigh. That's a lot on your right leg, I know. Flex the toes as much as you can in order to make the left leg do some of the work, and lower down. Think chair pose with your body. Right elbow, rest elbows onto the inner thigh. Good. Inhale, lift up. Left knee comes with you. You're in stork pose again. As you exhale, kick the left foot forward. Draw the belly in. Soften the shoulders. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, sweep the left leg back, arms back. You're in warrior 3. Bend the right leg a whole lot. It doesn't need to look pretty. It needs to look functional. I know the left leg is fatigued. Good. Chair pose. Left foot comes down as you inhale. Both arms reach up high to the sky. Both feet on the ground. It's going to feel like a party. Bend the legs a little bit more, or at least a relief. Lift the arms up in line with your ears. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, sweep the arms back. Lift the heels off of the ground. It's drinking bird. Heels as high as you can. 2 more like that. So heels down. Inhale, arms up. Your chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Arms back. Heels high. Last time with your breath. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Lift the heels as high as you can. Sweep the arms back. Drop the hips a little bit lower. Open up the chest. Take a bind, opposite elbows, or interlace the fingers. Press your arms straight if you've got the hands. Heels down, find a forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Shake your head no and nod it yes. Try to bring the arms or your elbows, if you've got the elbows, overhead as much as you can. And then release the hands down to the ground. Heel toe the feet out, hip distance apart. Take a big inhale and halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold, bend the legs so much that you can catch opposite elbows behind your legs. Slide the elbows down towards your ankles as much as you can. Shake head no. Nod yes. Tip the weight forward into the ball mount of the feet so the heels feel light. And let the head relax as much as you can. Release, hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, heel toe feet out. Mat distance apart, find Malasana. If your knees are not into it, it's more of a quarterback position with hips in line with the knees. Otherwise, hips as low as you can. Backs of the hands together if that works for your wrists. Thumbs point either to the sky. Forward. Lift the chest. Drop chin. Try to lift your arches. So if you're flat-footed like I am, your knees and your arches are going to come forward, and we want to try to lift the arches, push the knees back. I'm dropping my head to release in the neck. Drag your left ear, left shoulder, close your eyes down and open up the mouth. And then let the head come forward, take it to the other side, or do big circles if you would prefer that. Let's all meet, chin to sternum, hands down. Lift your hips as you inhale, heel toe feet in, all the way together, toes touching. Sliver between the heels as you exhale, drop the hips. You're in chair pose again as you inhale. This time, exhale, hands to heart, twist to the right, elbow outside of the knee. Press right hand really actively into the left. Pull your left hip back. Weight is in the right foot so much that your left heel lifts towards your left hip. Engage your core. Slowly, 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 draw the left foot back. slowly, like you're moving through peanut butter, land the left foot at the back of the mat. You're in revolved runners. You've been here before. Bring the left knee down to the ground. Good. Press the right hand into the left hand even more so that you've got a deeper twist. This time, left hand comes down to the ground. Right arm reaches up high to the sky. Untuck your back toes. In fact, take your right hand behind you and rest it in front of your left hip. Left hand either to your heart or left hand and right hand connect in front of your left hip. Twist a little bit more. Good. Let that go. Hands on either side of the right foot as you inhale, straighten out the right leg. Slide the right foot forward. Bend the hips a few times left and right. And then lift your pelvis. So lift your pelvis, pelvis is what I did want to say. Your tailbone is really, though, what I want to say. So lift your tailbone in order to tilt the pelvis forward and let your head drop forward and down. Good. Slide the right foot back, plant the foot. Left hand's inside of the right foot. Use your inhale, reach your right arm up. You've got an exhale if you'd like to. Foot to hand. If you don't have that bind, no worries at all. Drop the left ear to your left shoulder. Let the head be heavy. If you want to make it sloppy, you know I'm a fan of that. Drop the right knee out wide. Drop your left hip forward. Good. Release that right hand down. Let's come onto the top of the left foot and lift the knee off of the ground. So it's the front of your ankle that we're trying to stretch here in this version of lizard. And that might feel uncomfortable for you. You might also notice that your left heel kind of splays out to the left. We want to keep the left heel in line with the left toes, which means we're engaging the inner left thigh a whole lot. And we're really actually working on more mobility for the ankle, which is what we want to get to. Drop the left hip as far forward as you can, but keep the left knee off of the ground. This is probably feeling uncomfortable for a lot of people. So we want to sit with the discomfort. We're not at all trying to find pain in the body. We're just trying to find flexibility in the front of the ankle, which we very rarely stretch. So I'm trying to keep the leg as straight as I can by engaging the quadricep, dropping the hip as heavy as I can, and keeping the ankle in line with the foot. Lots of things to pay attention to. Okay, that's done. Left knee down. Heel toe the right foot over. We're going to come into a pigeon. We already did double pigeon, so this one's going to feel hopefully a little bit easier. Left hand, sole of right foot. Right hand on your right thigh, rotate it open. Guess what? Top of the left foot is on the ground. Lift the knee off of the ground if you can do that safely without compressing too much in your low back. Slide the foot back, but you're still pulling the left knee off of the ground. So this is really active, and your body should already be shaking, or might already be shaking. Mine is. I'm still rotating my right thigh open. I'm still really engaging my left inner thigh. And maybe getting tired of holding this posture, but we're lifting up the pelvic floor as well so that we're trying to work Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Then let the left foot slide down. Left leg is on the ground. Right thigh is coming down. Body forward. Melt down over your right bent leg. So you can stay in this position if this is absolutely no for your knee. I'm sorry I didn't cue it earlier. You can always take pigeon on your low back. If you want to take it further, you're fully coming into a forward fold over your right leg, forehead to ground or forehead to your fists. If you want to get fancy, you can twist. Right arm is extended forward, left arm extends to the right, left temple is down. If you want to get really, really fancy, then the left leg touch the top of the foot, open up right shoulder, left quad, and find a twist. Let's only take 3 more breaths because we got to work the whole other side, you guys. Good. So unwind if you were bound. Lift up. Everybody, hands on either side of the right leg. Tuck your back toes, draw the belly in to lift your hips, right leg high to the sky. Stack your hips and open up, shake out that right leg. That's going to feel good. If you'd like to flip, flip. If you'd like to not, then stay in three-legged down dog. If you're flipping, left heel comes down, right toes float down, lift the chest, open up your heart. And your exhale is just a simple plank pose. Right foot down, right hand down, knees down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar, chest between hands. Inhale, untuck toes, lift up. You're in up dog. Exhale, try to roll over the toes, turbo dog. Shake your head no and nod yes. That was a long journey. We've got one more side to do, but take a moment to notice the physical difference in your body between right and left. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop your hips to your wrists. Inhale, your heart opens, press into the fingertips. Exhale, left knee comes in, give it a kiss. Left foot down between your hands. Tenth of fingers, come way forward with your right hip. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And now straighten out the left leg. Prasarita. Exhale, come forward, low runners. Inhale, it's not Prasarita. Exhale, come forward, hips low. Last time, inhale, straighten out the left leg. And exhale, come forward with the right knee, come down, use your inhale, lift up, hips, arms up high to the sky, hips forward as you exhale. Take a big inhale, lift up through the side bodies. Your exhale, right hand down, left arm back and up high to the sky, lift your right knee. So revolved runners. So we already know that we're going to be twisted for a long time. We already know that we need the right inner thigh to be super engaged in order to stabilize in this next round. So squeeze your inner left thigh in, lift your right quadriceps, squeeze your right inner thigh. Tent the fingers of your right hand. Use your inhale, rise up strong, revolve crescent pose. Left arm is reaching back, right heel's pressing back, left shin's pressing forward. You can bring the right knee down if you need to, but acute it without it. Try to challenge yourself a little bit there. Exalt, left hand down, reach your right arm up, 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 and back as you exhale. Grab the nape of the neck. If you'd like to, lift up through the right shoulder and elbow. Your exhale, elbow outside of the knee. Use your inhale to bring left hand to right. Lift the chest. Press your left shin forward. So try to keep the right elbow and knee connection light. You can always, again, be on the right knee. By your arms, left arm reaches up, right hand reaches down. Our next shape is warrior two. So we try to do so with control, keeping the left leg bent the whole time. We pivot right heel down. We inhale, open up into your warrior two. Heel toe the left foot over and settle in. So we want left ankle in line with the right arch. The thigh opening position, which means left thigh is rotating to the left, soften the shoulders. Press into the knife edge of the back foot on your exhale, reverse, right hand down. Use your inhale, left arm up and back. Grab the back of your head if you can, lift up through the left elbow. Good. Your exhale is extended side, elbow to the knee. Use your inhale to extend the right arm up and overhead. Hand can come down if that's accessible. So think about the ribs rotating. We cued that on the first side. Left ribs rotating to the right. Take a half bind. Right hand comes behind you. Tuck it inside of your left thigh if you can, or just rest it on your left leg. Press the left foot to the ground. As you inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, reach back. Try to keep the left leg bent, bent, bent. Left hand grabs the nape of the neck, or left hand and right hand connect. Straighten out the left leg. You're in reverse Trikonasana. Try to lift it through your left elbow, regardless of your choice. Release as you inhale, left arm up. Hinge forward as you exhale, hand to your shin or to the ground, right arm up as you inhale, stacking left shoulder over, that's right shoulder over the left. continuing to rotate. Left ribs to the right. Spread the right fingers wide, wide, wide. Keep that arm long and strong. Bend into the left leg, look forward. Try to press into the left foot to lift your right leg parallel to the ground. You're in half moon. I'm flexing my right foot really strong so that the right leg stays engaged. Walking the left fingertips a little bit further forward. Trying to rotate once again, left ribs to the right. We bend the left leg, everybody, a whole lot. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Right knee behind the left calf for Shiva squat. Look forward. Inhale, right leg straight back, chest lifts, think cow spine there. And exhale, Shiva squat, knee to the left. Inhale, one more time, extend it long. Push into the left foot to lift your right leg and exhale, Shiva. Right hand's going to stay where it is. We're all going to play this game if we can. Left hand to the top of the right foot. Left leg stays super, super bent. I'm pointing my right knee to the right first. Then I'm trying to lift it up to the sky. I'm pushing foot into the hand as much as I can in order to keep my balance. I'm letting the head be heavy. So there were many, many variations on all of this. Hopefully we're coming into some form of it. It might be that we're still in Shiva with left hand down and right knee to the left. That's totally fine as well. If you've got the full bind, really push foot into the hand so that you're getting right quadricep opening, left hamstrings opening, as well as left shoulder opening. Release it all as you exhale, left hand down, left knee, that's your right knee to the left behind the calf. We come down onto our Matsyendrasana, left hand behind, reach right arm up as you inhale. Hook elbow outside of the knee as you exhale, lift the chest, gaze over left shoulder. You can extend the right leg if you need to, drop left ear to left shoulder. Good, come back to center, your inhale. Exhale, counter twist, left elbow inside of the left knee, gaze over right shoulder, and then come back to center, and we're doing double pigeon on this side. So we lean back, slide the right foot forward. We want the right ankle underneath the left knee, left ankle on the right knee, So again, we want to try to tilt the pelvis forward. If you need to, you can extend the right leg. That's always an option. We're bringing the hands behind us in order to tilt the pelvis forward. And again, this might be enough information for your hips. If it's not enough, if you need more sensation, hands to the soles of your feet, flexing the toes the whole time. If you still need more, lean forward. Know that eventually your top knee will come down more, but it takes time, it takes patience. Try to soften as much as you can in the hips while staying engaged in the feet and in the legs, flexing the toes in order to protect the knees. Think about lengthening the spine forward as much as you can as well. Good. Let's slowly start to come up out of that, slowly unwinding, leaning back, and plant the right foot on the ground. Still left ankle to the right thigh, lifting the chest. You're in a figure 4 shape. Scooching forward if you'd like a little bit more compression, lifting the chest. This might be enough for you. If you want more, then we're going to take the left hand out to the left, and we're going to start to roll around on the left glute. So we're using essentially the pelvis and the top of the femur bone to massage the glute muscle here. You can lift the right foot if you'd like a little bit more. And of course, we're using gravity. I did suggest if you have a yoga ball or a tennis ball, you can put that under there and create a whole myriad of sensations. I think it's good to move slower rather than quick in doing these hip rolls, because When we move quick, we sort of move past or out of sensation. And we kind of want to give our body a little bit of time, even though the sensation's not always the most pleasant thing. We do want to give ourselves, our body, time to actually release what's causing that sensation. So I recommend coming back here as often as you can. Having not done this in 2 weeks, I can tell you it is a gem. All right. Let that go. Baddha Konasana, just quickly. Bring the hands to your ankles. Lift your chest. Take a big inhale and exhale over your legs. You can open up the feet this time so the soles point to the sky, bringing the toes, little toes together and the big toes out wide. And then lift back up from that. Hands behind you. We're going to come back into Matsyendrasana. So that's right knee pointing forward this time. Left foot comes down. We're coming into standing split. So if you know that's not working for your body, do so in your best way. If you're coming into standing splits from this position, we press into the top of the back foot in order to get our bum off of the ground using Mula Bandha, then hands down, then right leg high. So give it a go. We're always trying to promote mobility by practicing getting up and down without our hands, but obviously that doesn't work for all of us all the time. So do it is best for your body. Once you're in standing splits, press into the left foot, lift your right leg as high as you can. Let the head be heavy. And then let that go as you exhale. Hug the right knee in. Press into the left foot. Your inhale lifts you up into stork pose. So arms are high, right leg is high. I'm pointing my toes to keep the leg engaged. Take 3 big hip circles for your right leg and right hip. And then bring the foot down on your third exhale, right foot behind you. Left hand to the right ankle, lean to the left. Push your right hip forward. So we're getting gorgeous length down the right side. I forgot pigeon, you guys. No, that's later. Sorry. I forgot. Okay, hands behind your shoulder blades, left hand, right elbow, push it up and over. And then release on your exhale, right arm down, left hand to the side of your right head or the right side of your neck, pressing the right palm away from you. Try to keep the fingers flexed to the sky. So we're getting a nice right neck and shoulder release, moving the hand around, keeping the left leg bent, keeping the right hip pushing forward, leaning to the left. So it's challenging your balance as well. Good, and then gently release that. Use your inhale, bring the right knee up again, arms up. Use your exhale. It's tree pose, right foot inside of left thigh, above or below the knee you choose, or kickstand, right toes down, hands to heart. We're trying to open up the hips, so we're trying to get the right knee in parallel with the right hip as much as possible. Look at one point in front of you that's about as high as your eyes or slightly higher. That's your drishti. And if we keep the view up, then we keep the body energy up. We push into the right foot. We lift through the crown of the head, that same stance as when we were in a seated position at the beginning of the practice. Soft bend in the left leg, buoyancy for balance. Press into the left foot as you inhale, both arms reach up, lift the right knee up. As you exhale, it's figure 4. Ankle to thigh, hands to your heart. Press into the hands to lower down, hips. Flex the toes. Maybe touching elbows to the right leg. Look forward past the front of your mat, engage the core. I know the left leg is fatigued, but I also know you're stronger than you think you are. Keep pressing it into the left foot. Use your inhale, rise up. Last time, arms up, knee up. As you exhale, kick the right leg forward. As you inhale, sweep your right leg back, arms back as well. You're in warrior 3. Heart is open. Flex the right toes, point them straight down to the ground. Chair pose, right foot down. Use your inhale, lift both arms up high to the sky. Yay. Exhale, sweep the arms back, lift your heels, drinking bird. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Hold there in drinking bird, this time a little bit lower with the hips. Bring your heels down. Inhale, both arms reach up. Your exhale, hands to your heart. Twist to the left. Bring your elbow outside in the knee. Pull your right hip back. We're going to get light in the right foot, which means left heel takes the weight. Bring the right heel to your right hip. Squeeze your inner thighs. Keep your hands at your heart slowly, slowly, like you're moving through a very thick liquid, maybe even peanut butter. Right leg coming back slow, slow, slow. Land the foot with control on the ground. Hands back at your heart if you lost that. Fly your arms, left arm reaches up, right hand reaches down, right leg is still engaged. Bring your right knee down. Really nice. Bring your left hand to your right hip. Pull the left shoulder back. So you're opening up the left shoulder. Right hand either comes to your heart or comes to the left hand for a full bind. Twisting deep here, inner thighs engaged. You can untuck your back toes so your right knee takes less pressure. Good. Release as you exhale. Hands underneath on either side of left foot. Straighten out the left leg as you inhale and slide heel forward. Send the hips a few times left and right just to kind of rinse out all that. And then lift your tailbone, toes flex to the sky. Drop the chest forward and down. I'm really pressing actively into the top of my right foot in order to take pressure off of my right knee. Slide the left foot back, plant the foot. Right hand's inside the left foot. Use your inhale, reach your left arm up, and your exhale, reach it back. Bind option, catch the foot in the hand. Floppy option, left knee comes out wide, drop right ear to right shoulder. We're opening up the right quadricep, left shoulder. Good. Release that. Bring your left hand down inside of the left foot. Top of the right foot's on the ground. Lift up off of the right knee. You guys, I just checked the time and I'm totally denying you a Shavasana because we still need to get in pigeon. I am so sorry. Squeeze your inner right thigh. Squeeze your right ankle up to the sky. Drop the right hip a little bit further forward. That's your right psoas, by the way. Front of your right hip. All right, bring the right knee down as you exhale. Heel toe the left foot over to the right. You're in pigeon pose. So we know it's an active pigeon based on the first time. So right hand, sole of left foot, left hand, left thigh. Rotate it open. Press into the top of the right foot again and lift the right knee off of the ground. Then slide the right knee back. Try to lift up on your pelvic floor muscles. So we're not compressing too much in the low back and we're really active. My right thigh is really shaking. My left glute is definitely engaged. Press, press, press into the top of the right foot. And then slide the right foot back. Come as far forward as you would like to into your pigeon. So you might be on the elbows. You might rest the forehead on your fists. If you took the if you took the twist, left arm is forward, right arm to the left. Bind option would be left hand top of right foot. Relax into this deep straight away, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Pull the left hip back energetically, right hip forward. Let's take just 3 more breaths. And after your 3rd breath, start to rise up, unwind. If you were bound, lift up. Hands on either side of the left leg. We tuck the back toes. Draw the belly in. Lift up 3-legged down dog. Stack your hips and open up. Shake it out. If you flipped on the first side, do so here. So right heel pivots, left toes float down. We lift the chest, we open up. We all exhale back into plank pose. That's where we meet. Ashtanga Namaskar or Chaturanga all the way down onto the mat. Let's do a low cobra. Inhale, lift up, heart opens. And then exhale, go ahead and lay your body down, roll over onto your back. I am so sorry I've denied you guys a Shavasana. If you have a meeting at 11, you do need to go. If you can stay with me for 3 more minutes, hug the knees in, drop the shoulders down, close your eyes down. Take a big inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, release your arms and legs wide. Adjust as you need to, shoulders and hips. Take any final movements, breath, wiggles that you need to let go and out of your body. And allow your body to relish in the state of opening, the state of release, in the state of awareness of the parameters of your body, the strength, your coordination and balance, your patience. Letting all of that go, letting all of that integrate, and finding stillness and softness now. If you have even more time, please take it. But if you do need to get on with your day, let's start to come out slow and sweet from Shavasana, just deepening the breath, rolling the wrists and ankles. I like to spread my fingers wide and then make fists. Do that a few times. Wing flex the feet. Reach your arms overhead and stretch the legs long. Full body, good morning stretch. And then simply bring your hands to your heart. It's a moment of gratitude to yourself. Gratitude to those who have gathered to celebrate Yoga Week or Yoga Month, excuse me. And gratitude from me to you for being on your mat today, for allowing me to guide your practice. Even though I didn't keep the time right, I think I'm used to teaching 75-minute classes. So anyway, thank you all so much. Hopefully, we'll definitely be seeing you later this month. Lauren's going to be sending out you will be sending out information, about my next class. But I also do normally lead like an 8-week series. So hopefully that will get on the schedule at some point in the future too. So miss you all. I was actually just in Seattle 2 weeks ago, and my goodness, it was really good to be back. It was a lovely trip. So y'all are, well, if you're based in Seattle, you're all in a good place in this world right now. Yeah, missed you too. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great, great day. Thank you. Yay. Glad you enjoyed it, everyone. Thanks so much, Cheryl. Really nice to see you.